For Jake LaCava, the soccer pitch is like a home away from home.
With my travels and everywhere I lived throughout my life, the one thing that I've had that's been, constant is soccer and stepping onto the field and having that happiness.
Soccer has taken Jake on a long and winding journey, one that's best summed up by the tattoo on the front of his neck.
So the neck one says chaos. My life, throughout the years, and I'm still very young, so I'm still living through the chaotic years, but I'd say my life has been a little bit more chaotic than usual and a little bit more chaotic than the normal person's life.
Born in New Milford, Connecticut, Jake started playing soccer around the age of 5. At 13, he began his academy career, which took him all across the country.
I was driving to New York City every day from Connecticut, playing for Meadowville Academy. Ended up going out to Arizona and playing for Barca Academy around 16, 17. The year after that, I went to LA Galaxy Academy, was there for about a year. Being away from home for, a couple years when I was young helped me, mature faster and kind of look at this more as a profession rather than, a hobby or an extracurricular activity.
The start of Jake's professional career brought him back closer to home after he signed with New York Red Bulls 2 in 2020.
Jake LaCava to his left foot, and he shot it to the back of the net.
2 years later, he inked his first MLS deal and was then loaned out to the Rowdies.
It was a moment of happiness. Just being in an organization that prioritizes winning and, has a culture that's developed around it can definitely benefit me.
Jake's a player that I highlighted last season, obviously playing against him, but on top of that, just watching a lot of games around the league. He has a lot of the traits that we like. They say that if you don't ask, you don't get, and I asked if we could have him on loan to try and accelerate that development into the MLS team, and thankfully New York were very open to that. They felt that this would be a good place for him to take that next step.
LaCava with the chance, and he puts it in the net.
As Jake's skills continue to grow, so do the number of tattoos on his body.
I have around 19 tattoos right now. This was the first one I got when I was 16. It's a map of the world with a wolf inside of it. I wanted something to kind of symbolize everywhere I've been, and a big part of that for me was traveling and moving everywhere.
But Jake's tattoos show more than just his journey through life. They also represent the close bond he shares with his mom.
So the compass, my mom got a compass when I was little, and I loved the way that it looked, and as I got older, I kind of wanted to do something for her, and so I got a compass as well, again, just for travels, and she actually designed that one as well and drew it out for me, so a lot of these my mom has a big part in them. She's been my #1 supporter from the start, and she still is. Every day I step out into the field, I kind of try and push myself a little bit more just for her as well.
Tattoos can mean a lot of different things to a variety of people. For Jake LaCava, they represent where he's been and what pushes him to keep moving forward. In St. Petersburg, Kenny Morales, Spectrum Sports 360.